What is up, everybody, and welcome to the third episode of the All Stop Podcast. I am Stacy,
and this is Cody.
And yeah, let's just how's your week been, Cody?
Number 3, it's been good. I'm currently, obviously, if you're like watching, I'm not currently at home. I'm on a business trip, I guess, a workshop. So
fancy,
that's right. It sounds
up
way
in
fancy.
The Ritz Carlton over there.
Oh, totally, dude, totally. Oh, my room service is here. 1 second.
Yeah.
But oh no, it was like opposite. So like this is the first time I've been to a hotel and they have earplugs on the bed.
Is it loud?
Well, so not like normally, but then the air turned on. And it's the loudest like AC air vent I've ever heard in a hotel room. Luckily, like I have it turned off. Like at least I can control it, but it's like comfortable, but it's crazy loud.
Well, that's unfortunate for you.
Yeah, the earplugs were a bad sign, but overall it's not bad. But
it's been this past weekend, just in Ohio, like alone, it's just been really, really windy.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually, Holly sent me a picture of down the road. There's like 7 power lines that are just snapped in half.
Wow.
Like we lost power. She had to go stay at her mom's because I was up in.
Wow, really?
Amherst,
so this happened this weekend, or like
yeah?
last
So
week?
that was Saturday night. Yeah, that was Saturday that happened. She went and stayed at her mom's. She was supposed to go meet me up at the tournament, but Brentley got sick, so she ended up staying down here.
I hate to hear that. Is she doing better now?
Yeah, she's better. It's just whatever cold is going around. She was not a good time. I was trying to convince Holly to come up once the power went out because I was at a hotel with power. But
yeah.
She wasn't going to make that drive.
I hear you. How far away were you?
It's an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Yeah, I mean that's.
Brinley gets car sick when she's not sick. So
okay, yeah. Don't need to risk that.
Yeah, going when she is sick was just going to be bad.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's makes sense.
But
well, man, I guess let's not let people wait us watching any longer. Why are you wearing a crown?
Oh, well, this weekend I attended an axe and knife throwing competition up in Amherst, Ohio, and proud to say, after a long, hard battle all day, I won the knife competition, and so the tournament was the Triple Crown. Technically, there was 4 crowns, but I got my crown, so.
Good stuff, man.
I know.
Good stuff.
It was the guy that I was actually in the championships with, like, to win the finals with. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He was the one that actually beat me at the U.S. Open last July.
Wow.
And he beat me and went on to ESPN. Like, he was the one that took the ESPN spot away from me.
Wow.
So I got my revenge this go around. So
came around.
So I actually went pretty much undefeated. I won the A bracket because it was a double elimination tournament. So won the A bracket. He actually went through the B bracket, won the B bracket, so we went back into the finals. And
what a movie.
Yeah, it was crazy. It came down to the very last game, and I won by 1 point.
Wow. Okay. I don't think I remember. I know you posted about it, but I don't think I remember it was like that close.
I'll post the. I can share the link to our page, our Facebook page.
Okay.
To the live stream, and you can fast forward through the live stream, and every one of my matches was on the live stream camera, so if people want to go watch it and just watch how crazy it was, the finals there was a lot of people in there, and it was dead quiet. I've never heard it that quiet, and
You could hear a knife drop.
Yeah, really.
it was someone had referred it to ESPN finals where it is dead quiet with a lot of people in there.
Yeah,
They
just
said it
tense.
was as it was
I
as
can
equivalent
imagine.
to the ESPN finals. It was dead quiet. And I even turned around and I was like, it is way too quiet in here. You guys need to just talk, play some
Something.
music, do something. It's way too quiet.
Yeah, when it gets too quiet and like focusing too much, I can see that being an issue for me. Like if it's too
Yeah.
quiet and I start overthinking things, I feel like it'd be game over for me.
It is still hasn't sunk in that I won that. I didn't go into this weekend anticipating that I was going to win anything.
I know you said that you weren't comfortable with your knives, really until
Absolutely was not, because the knives that I was comfortable throwing, they were somewhat modified, which was within the rules, and then they changed the rules, which made them illegal. So I
Yeah.
couldn't throw them in competition. So I switched knives, and I wasn't comfortable throwing those knives until Saturday night. I threw a couple times, and I was like, all right, I found kind of this, this distance from the board, this throw is a little bit more consistent. But I still had I was not comfortable going in there. And then
Was
I
this
just,
practice
it was
at the
just-
venue that you did it, like the day before, or
the day before? Yeah. So the day before we threw hatchet, and after we were done with that, I kind of was like, hey, let me throw my knives real quick. And he was like, all right. And so I was tossing them for about 30 minutes, and I got somewhat comfortable, but not nearly as comfortable as I thought, like, to win.
yeah?
And then it came, and there was some heavy hitters. Like, every single one of my matches was close.
Man, what I
Absolutely
think is cool
close.
is that like the community, like it's kind of small enough to where you see these same people and like
Yeah.
the same names and everything. Like that's really cool.
Yeah, and there was a few names that I was surprised that did show up. The one that I played in the finals, for instance, he lived like 6 hours away. Did not anticipate for him to show up, and then the brackets got dropped, and I saw his name on there, and that made me so nervous because he's like we always
game
talk
on.
about we always talk about our nemesis in like the axe and knife throwing world, not as like a bad thing, but like that's
It's like
That's
your
my-
rival. I mean,
that's my
Yeah.
knife nemesis. Like
knife nemesis. Jeez.
yeah, it's anytime I play him, he's like one of the coolest guys. He is super cool. He's a very humble person, but yeah, he's one of like my favorite people to throw knives against. So
Nice. I mean, yeah, just that competition, like being neck and neck like that. That's a rush.
Yeah. So I will share that link to the Facebook page if anybody wants to go watch it. Just fast forward to the end. If you want to watch all of them, you can fast forward through it and kind of pick out where I'm at. But and it was nice that they were doing that live stream because Holly wasn't able to show up, but she had
true.
that live stream pulled up at her mom's house, and everyone got to watch me win live. And so I'm glad that they did that.
They're still able to experience it. Yeah.
Yeah,
that,
like-
live.
Holly was texting me throughout, like she was freaking out, and it was just, yeah, man, it was an awesome weekend, to
That's
say the
cool.
least.
Yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I'm happy for you.
But
It's like, because I knew there was a competition coming up for you, like, sometimes. I knew March you had something going on. And, yeah, I saw you getting a post out. I was like, dang.
got to take a
That's
picture
awesome.
with my giant check.
Yeah. You professional.
Hey, yeah,
That's
that's my
exciting,
first. It's the
man.
first time I ever won anything. First time I won I never won a league. I've never won anything like that. It's the first time I ever won anything. It was a tournament, and then it's.
That's cool.
It was a good weekend.
That's cool, man. That's exciting. I'm actually really excited about this episode. I'm more excited than
I
a
am
pimp
too.
with a ring pop.
You get me with those every time.
Every time.
3 episodes. We're talking before we start recording. Like, it feels like we've done more of these. Like, I don't know, but I mean, that's a good sign that get more comfortable with this kind of stuff. But
Yep, absolutely.
but yeah, this is cool.
But yeah, so I guess we can roll into our first segment, and this is going to be one that we brought in last episode. Would you rather?
Good old classic.
Yep. So it's pretty self-explanatory. We'll ask, a question, and then we'll pick which one we'd rather do.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
I'll let you kick it off, Cody.
What? All right, man.
What?
No way. Okay. Did you mark it?
I did.
A little behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather hike through a desert or the Arctic, like for survival, and you're prepared, like for either, like you're dressed somewhat appropriately?
The Arctic, 100%.
100%. Okay.
100%. I don't like the heat.
I know.
And you say
this last episode.
Yeah, and then you'd say the desert. I don't like sand. Like, and even if, like, when it comes to the Arctic, even if you said you're dressed for the occasion.
Yeah.
Even if you took off the jacket and everything and you're hiking, you're still warming up. So you don't even necessarily need your jacket. You know? But
I do feel like it's like you're getting into some extreme cold, like especially in the night. And I mean, honestly, the desert's cold at night. So
yes, it is.
I mean,
you can somehow melt the Arctic ice if you ever need water. You can't melt sand to make water, Cody.
True.
So, yeah, I would say it would have to be the Arctic.
Okay. This one, I kind of choose desert. I think
choosing the desert.
Like like I said in the last episode, I'd rather be cold than hot. But if I'm like having to walk across the Arctic, like when my joints get cold, I sound old, but like I really can't move my fingers. Like stuff starts hurting. I think.
Yeah, but if you're constantly moving, you're warming yourself up. Like you're constantly moving, you're doing something. So it's not like you're sitting there for 24 hours and just sitting. Like if it was a question of would you rather just sit in the desert for 24 hours or sit in the Arctic for 24 hours, I might pick the desert. But
yeah, a part of me still thinks that even if you're moving, it's still cold, like cold.
I mean, hey,
I don't know. I'm probably picking desert.
Their own.
I'm probably picking desert in this instance.
That's where I would disagree with you. I'm Arctic.
All right.
I'm Arctic.
That's all right, I guess.
All right, I got a good one for you.
Ooh.
Would you rather go to jail for 1 year or lose 1 year of your life?
I guess just cut off from the end.
Just cut it off.
Okay. I'd probably do, just the 1 year off my life, I guess.
Okay.
Because if I lose somewhere in the middle, then I won't really be able to get that back. At the end, it's kind of like, hopefully I would have done.
Let's switch it up. What if it was just in the middle somewhere? You just lost 1 year.
Okay.
You went into a deep sleep for that 1 year, and you just lost that year of your life.
Oh, wow. I'll probably still do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think?
I mean, because you're still...
A pretty boy like you wouldn't do good in jail, Cody. So that's probably...
I don't want to know.
That's probably the best bet.
I don't want to know. Yeah, I don't know. There's just no upside in it. Now, like... I mean, jail is still bad, but like jail or prison? Like specifically jail or...
I would say jail.
Okay.
I mean, I saw how some of these people were looking at you after two months out at sea. So who, probably you going to a deep sleep would probably be the best.
I don't want to know, man. I'm getting uncomfortable. What would you rather? Jeez. I'm all alone in a hotel room, man, and I want to sleep. I want to sleep good at night.
I would probably.
I mean, I don't know.
It's a very depressing one, man. Thanks.
I'll take a deep sleep for a year.
I like sleep.
All right. Could you say a light sleep?
Deep sleep.
Deep sleep. Okay.
Deep sleep. Just sleep. I'll take that one.
Yeah.
Jail.
Not a
Yeah.
fan.
I wouldn't be either. Unless you're like one of those guys that somehow, like those mob bosses that still have like all these luxuries while behind bars, like.
Yeah. Well,
So this is kind of putting my personal information out there a little bit, but
Okay. Well, your mob boss personal information.
when it comes to jail, so someone very
close to me happens to be.
currently in jail,
Okay.
and it's not his first rodeo. Let's just say, to say the least.
Been around the
And
block.
before, it's the typical how you think about, just the phone call. Now, I have an app on my phone. I can pick up that app. I can open up that app, and I can FaceTime him at any point during the day. Between certain, I can't do it before 6 a.m. and after 7 p.m. But I can FaceTime him at any point in the day.
Wait, so like he has some kind of device, or like does it go into this where
So
he has to go somewhere?
From what I'm
Or
told,
There are tablets on a docking station, or someone has a tablet playing games. They have tablets in jail, man.
Wow.
It's crazy. You could play a couple games and stuff on there. So when, let's say I were to call, it would ring saying, "Hey, this call is coming in for this person," and that person just needs to find an open tablet, pick it up, and then he can answer the call.
Wow.
Dude, it's
Okay.
crazy.
Maybe this changes my answer a little bit. Doesn't sound so bad after all.
Yeah, you got tablets in there. They got.
I mean,
You can still communicate, I guess, with people.
so
I don't know, man. Does
Yeah,
that
man.
change my answer?
he can call me at any time. You can schedule visits if it's going to be longer. It's
Man,
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll change my answer. Maybe I'll just try to work out a bunch to try to be
Just
able to
work out
defend
a bunch.
myself more.
Now, if I was going to jail in Switzerland, sure. There's not even. It's not
Which
even
crime they have over there.
It's not even really jail. It's like a rehabilitation center.
Did somebody just kick some cattle, and then
Some
they?
cow tipping.
I don't know. Did somebody illegally Swiss cheese?
Making a list.
Holly just texted me.
And she said, "Missed opportunity."
Episode 2 should have been named
Potty words.
Potty words.
So, just to let you know, you were in charge of that.
Thanks.
You dropped the ball on that one.
Thanks. Jeez.
But yeah,
I do guess. I guess it depends what jail I'm going to. Because I might,
because then you're not missing. Let's say right now,
you got Taryn and I got Shiloh. You're missing a year of life right there.
Oh,
at least
yeah.
if you're in jail and you can kind of communicate, visit, you still see them growing up. So
For sure.
it is a tough one.
I
Something's
might change
better
my
than
answer.
nothing.
I might do a year in jail.
Hey, actually, you know what? Maybe we'll just be cellmates and just make videos with our
Podcast
in
from the
jail.
penitentiary.
See, we just turned jail around, man.
Boom. Just doing podcasts on our freaking tablets.
Oh man.
All right. What's your next one? What do you got for me?
Live from inside the clink.
deep from the slammer.
Oh man. All right. See, we turned that one into Sad to happy. There we go. Next one. Okay, this is fun. I like this one. Would you rather have to fight off an entire elementary school of children or a class of high school seniors?
I am 100% going to take the children. I could outrun them and then pick them off one by one.
Yeah.
It'd be a little bit easier.
Just get down an alley and then just one by one. Ethics aside.
Seniors, dude.
Now
I'm still built like a high school senior, so it's not helping.
but it's one class. But I can't say anything. I'm still built. Yeah.
You're
My
built
freaking-
more like an 8th grader, but, you know.
Oh yeah, thanks. My freaking nephew, football player. He's like already 180. I don't know, man.
There's
He's
some
solid.
freshmen in high school that are like crazy. I can't even imagine, them as seniors. I know some of the seniors that I graduated with, and that's the case. I'm taking the school children, 100%.
I'll take the whole school.
You don't think the numbers can overtake you at all?
No,
Because I don't think any... Like,
what grade are we talking about?
I said it in elementary school, like first.
Yeah, but what's the grades?
it's kindergarten through fifth.
Through fifth? No, I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
I'm probably still with you. Like, there's that's a lot of numbers, but like, I don't know. I still feel like that's less maybe endurance than it would take to, because you don't really know what kind of seniors you're getting. Like, are you getting mainly jocks in that class, or like, is it the drama team? Like, you don't know. So,
Yeah, if it was a high school,
chess club.
if it was a senior class of chess club or the band or something, maybe, but I don't know. I would probably still I'll take on a whole
Take your
school.
chances with the elementary school.
Yeah, I'll just lift the leg, go, just one by one, just.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm taking the kids on that one.
Taking the kids out. Okay.
So, my next one. Would you rather go back to age 5 with the knowledge you have now, or live now with the knowledge of your future self? I told you I got some good ones today.
Yeah, dude, getting philosophical on me. I probably the going back to 5, and then just because like I wouldn't want to know kind of how it ends or where I'll be, and I think that just messed with you too much. Like, and then it's kind of, I don't know if it's like, the whole point of life kind of thing, but like, I don't know. I think that takes a lot of fun out of, living your life, day to day. If you kind of know what the future holds.
I wouldn't put it as this question asking you knowing what the future holds, but just all like your knowledge of everything that you have currently. Like, how do I put this? Like, if you went back to age 5, you're not going to know how your life plans out, everything that you've been through. You're just going to have the knowledge of everything you've obtained, if that makes sense.
Okay. Like, so I guess
How smart,
like the
just think about it, the wisdom, how smart you are
Okay.
now at age 5, or age now with how smart you would be for the rest of your life. Like, everything that...
Make more sense?
Oh, okay. So that level of it. So okay. From here on out, as like the smartest I'll ever be, or something, like the more wise I'll ever be, kind of thing.
Yeah. All your
the wisdom of...
experiences and stuff like that. Onward. It's tough.
I
It's
guess
tough
that
question.
changes it maybe a little bit.
I don't know if I want to live a full life again. So I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I want to go back to age 5.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably change. Because, I like where I'm at now. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. It's,
It's a good choice. It's a good choice.
So
I would
it's
probably say
I'd
probably
like how
say
you,
where I'm at now.
kind of how you clarified it. Yeah, I'll change to, like from here on out, kind of just being like the wisest I'll ever be. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't want to.
I'm right there with you.
I wouldn't want to jeopardize, something to not get, be where I'm at right now.
Yeah. No, I get you.
So, yeah,
I am right there
nice
with
one, man. That was a thinker. So, what about you? Were you saying?
I would say where I'm currently at.
Gotcha.
Currently at with the knowledge of the future, essentially. Not like how everything plays out, but just the knowledge-wise.
Yeah, like your decision making, like process, like
Yes.
just kind of how you view your view of life and others, and your morals and all that.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
All right. Oh, jeez, this one seems dumb. All right. Would you rather, for the rest of your life, you can only drink water, or the rest of your life you can never drink plain water?
Plain. So when you say plain water, that's just water?
Yeah.
I could still
bottled
drink
water.
like flavored water.
That's yeah, basically.
What happens if I go and drink it out of like a natural stream? Is it flavored?
I would say no, like no kind of natural water.
So I can't drink any kind of natural water.
No.
So you said only drink water or never drink natural water.
Basically, yeah.
I know that's probably an easier question for a lot of people, but lately, I mean, I drink a lot of water.
It's kind of a sleeper one because it's like,
It is.
I mean, if you're not really like Tiffany, like my wife, like she'll be like, "Psh, no, I'm fine with never drinking plain water again. Got all these propels and like all these other drinks.
I will probably say not drink natural water. I'll probably lean that route because what we've been drinking lately too, by the way, is not sponsored, by the way, but sparkling ice.
Whoa, okay.
It is water. It's sparkling water. It doesn't taste like LaCroix. It's more filling, I feel like. It's more equivalent to a soda.
Okay. Tiffany
if
was
you
on a
haven't-
kick of those for a little while.
Yeah, I really like them. Holly really likes the black raspberry. I like the blue ones. They taste like a blue Jolly Rancher to me.
Yeah, I want to say, yeah, because she let me, try the different ones. I think black cherry or whatever, which one?
Black
say Holly
raspberry.
likes?
Black
I
raspberry.
think that one I kind of liked the best. I think. I don't know. I'm funny on
The
like
blue one tastes straight up
ones.
like a blue Jolly Rancher.
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of those seltzers, man, they just have this aftertaste to me.
This one doesn't, though.
You don't think so?
I know what you're talking about. I don't like any other sparkling water.
Gotcha.
This is the only sparkling water that I actually like.
Yeah, I
Because the other one
gotcha.
feels it's like empty bubbles, if that makes any sense. It feels like it's empty. This one feels like it's like a little thicker. It feels-
fuller,
yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I like these ones.
Yeah. Like, I'm drinking plain water right now, but I think I'd lean towards, just other stuff. Because, like, there's a lot of drinks out there. Like, I mean, I like my beer and like a soda every now and then. And there's all those, like, treats kind of thing. I'm excluding, like, milkshakes. Like, milkshakes like a meal. That wouldn't count for the other thing. But, like,
Yeah.
yeah, like I like just plain water, but there's just so many other good things out there.
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't. You're giving up all of this for this one thing, or you give up this one thing and still have all of this. So
Yeah.
Um,
The only thing that was pushing me towards just water, because I feel like that is still ultimately the best thing for you. But I mean,
you'll survive. I know people that never drink water, so
my wife,
they're
Tiffany.
they're still kicking. Let's just put it that way. You'll be all right. Yeah, you're right there. Then you're leaning more towards the.
Yeah, everything else.
It's a good choice. It's a good choice.
Thanks.
So, would you rather have whatever you were thinking appear above your head for everyone to see, or have absolutely everything you do live streamed for everyone to see?
Jeez. Yeah, this sucks either way. Jeez.
I got some good ones this week.
Like, no matter what, you're like, anything personal is like getting out to the world. I probably just then the thoughts above my head, then just I'll do my best.
I'm probably right there with you, because I feel like thoughts above your head, you have a lot more. You still have like some sort of private time, like using the bathroom.
Yeah,
No one's looking at you. But if you're live streaming everything, they're watching you use the
You're-
bathroom. They're watching everything. So
yeah, 24/7, like no matter what, really. So yeah, I think definitely just the thoughts above the head.
even
like it-
that could still be.
Oh,
that's a slippery slope.
Yeah, no, it's downhill either way. But yeah, I don't know. Thoughts above your head, I think safer. I mean, the lesser of the two evils, I guess.
Yeah.
Can be bad, but yeah, still better.
Yeah, because there is some things that I think about people that is better kept inside, and it's not like perverted or nasty or anything like that. It's more like, oh, you should get away from me. type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Or those intrusive thoughts, you know,
Yeah.
impulsive thoughts.
Throw
like
this
just-
baby across the room.
I mean, it could get crazy.
Yeah. I'm still leaning towards that. Yeah. I don't want everything I do live streamed. It's.
I don't know.
Well,
I
would
mean,
it even
maybe,
be live streamed on? Because half the stuff would probably get you banned.
I mean, yeah, for real. You could just be Kim Kardashian, you know? Just be famous for it.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do these days.
Yeah. I mean, some of those celebrities are pretty much live streamed 24/7 anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
that would suck to, you know, have that kind of life.
scripted, I feel like, anyways, but. No, whatever.
Whatever.
But yeah,
Let's-
100%. I'm gonna be, just my thoughts out there to the world, you know?
Your
I speak my
thought
mind most of the time, anyways, so.
There you go. Got nothing to hide for them.
Nothing. That was the last one, correct?
I think
Or do
so.
you have another one?
Nope.
All right, so that's going to wrap up this week's Would You Rather. Some good ones this week,
Yeah. I like it.
which is
I
going
feel
to
like
move
we're
us
growing.
growing. We're going to up our security, man.
Becoming more wise.
We're going to bring in a new segment this week
Drum roll, please.
called This or That. So we will rapid fire questions to each other, and you're just going to have to, you know, Cody will ask 6, I'll ask 6, and you're just going to have to answer quickly, and you're going to pick this or that.
On the spot. Can't really think too much about it. Just first thing that comes to mind.
And then maybe we can, we'll just discuss them afterwards.
Yeah.
Since you did Would You Rather first, you want me to move into this first?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I think I know most of your answers on this, but all right, you ready?
I guess so.
All right. Question 1: beach or forest?
Beach.
Coffee, iced or hot?
Hot.
Go back in time or
Go to the future.
Back in time.
back in time? Money or brains?
Brains.
Ooh. Body wash or
Bar of soap.
Body wash. Super
choice.
easy.
And then call or text.
Text.
Yeah, I did.
I knew that one was going to be a text.
Not
So-
great on the phone.
Let's talk about that real quick.
Oh, okay. Right into it.
Specifically, the body wash.
Wash a bar of soap.
Getting into it. This could be a future feels episode, but you know.
I'm throwing my feels out there on it.
I'm a strong believer that
People do things one way and other people do things
a different way.
and somehow those two people always find each other and they live together.
It's a rant. This
I'm a body wash person. I use body wash.
okay.
Holly,
Bar of soap.
Okay.
I hate bars.
Soap. And it's because it feels
I've never had good experience with them.
It makes my skin feel dried out.
Oh, so bad. Tight, you know, that kind of feeling.
What I hate even more is I have like one of those Axe loofahs. Like the
okay,
company Axe
gotcha.
body wash, it's their
Sorry,
loofah.
you and your axe.
not
throwing.
not an
I
axe,
was like,
not an
what?
actual axe. That'd be cool though. That would be so cool. I want one. I need to find one.
Okay.
And Holly likes to use her bar of soap on that loofah. So when I go and use said loofah,
There is still
yeah,
bar of
that-
soap residue left on it, and then my
Yeah.
skin feels dry, and
Aw.
oh, dude, I absolutely hate it. So I bought her own,
Oh, okay.
and I still think she uses mine because it is still there sometimes. But
Oh, Holly.
yeah, it's
I'm with you, man. No, I never had. I don't know if this just because I haven't found the good bars of soap, but like what I've had, yeah, it just dries your stuff up and then
what I will give her
slips all over the
is
place.
out of all of the bars of soaps that I've ever experienced, the one that she does get, if I had to choose a bar of soap, it would be that one. Like if I was a gun to my head, you're using this bar. Which bar of soap are you using? It
You
would
can only
probably
clean this way.
it would be this one. I think it's
Dr. Squatch, or is it?
no.
Okay.
It's I don't think it's a green one. Springtime maybe something like that.
You got me.
I don't know, but if I had to pick one, it would probably be that one. It smells good,
Okay.
and it's one of the bars of soap that makes me
feel least dried out, but
Okay.
I still hate it.
I've never
100%.
felt clean after using bar soap.
And see, I've had this argument with Holly before, and she
feels the opposite.
she says she feels a lot cleaner with bar soap.
Interesting.
Unless I'm getting that fact wrong too, which who knows? Sometimes I come up with conversations in my head and I think that happened, and they never really happen.
We need
so.
to have her as the producer role, and then she just types in wrong or something like.
We could always. She needs to sit on here because we have the chat feature on here. We need to send her the link so she could just sit on here and type out like when I get something wrong,
Actually,
just live, and then we can.
Speaking of which, we'll eventually be opening it up to where we can share the link and people can join us live and ask questions.
oh yeah,
and stuff,
people,
but-
we have more to come, more to offer.
So
Yeah.
that was my big one on those.
That was the big one.
That was the big one.
The money or brains, like, it's kind of I still pick brains, but like, I mean, money is nice, like you can be like sad or whatever, you can be like comfortable, and then just be kind of, I guess, clumsy sometimes. I don't know, like
Yeah, it's tough.
with brains, I feel like you'd be
Brains,
able to
you could
have money
always-
too.
Yeah, you can make you'll be smart enough, you can make your money.
Yeah.
I'd probably go brains as well.
Yeah. That question, I feel like, is perfect for the My Lottery Dream Home people.
My
Some of
lottery
them.
dream home.
You know?
You're
People
gonna have
that
to go deeper into that because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, so I'm just saying, like, just not like all of them, but like, you know,
Oh, when people
some
win the lottery
people-
and they go and blow it.
the first thing they do, yeah, is just the
Oh.
biggest house.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's and then they can't afford the taxes on it later on, and
Exactly.
Then they lose that house. So
And then, yeah, it's just they're worse off than they were before winning the lottery.
going back in time or the future. You said go back in time. Did you?
I did.
that's
I think it'd be more interesting. Like, you'd
I
kind of
would rather go back and see history than the future.
Yeah, I was like listening to this podcast on the way up because I actually had a commute, so it was kind of cool.
Hey,
But
was it the All Stop podcast? Streaming now on all platforms.
there you go. Of course, man. That was on too. I always have it playing, you know, to boost our views up. No, I'm just kidding. But the dude was talking to I forget his dude's name, but he was friends with like Richard Nixon during the end of like his life.
Wow.
Yeah, it was just something random, but like it was interesting because like now this guy's, you know, older or whatever. Like I don't know if he's in his 80s or what, but this was like towards his early side of his like political career that he became friends with Nixon or whatever. But he was just talking about how many people that Nixon was able to like meet in his lifetime, and I just think that's cool to people you've learned about to be able to actually meet and see kind of like how they were.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I find that more interesting than knowing like what a flying car looks like. I don't know.
Yeah, I would say the same.
To go back in time and just
We learn.
it's more because you always hear the term history repeats itself.
Yeah.
Not the future repeats itself. So
Yeah. There you go.
To go back to fully understand, like there was so much debate like around the Constitution and stuff.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
was written
way back when.
to be able to go back in time and sit down and have a conversation and be like, what did you mean by this?
Yeah. Like, Yeah.
It's
how art thou?
how are
How art thou be like that?
So, yeah, I would say go back in time. And
Yeah,
those were the
that's
only
cool.
three. Those were the only three. Like
More controversial ones that I had on there, but
All right.
coffee should always be iced, never hot. So there's that.
Wait, say that one again?
Coffee should always be iced, never hot.
Oh, really? Okay. I like my iced coffee, but
Did you say iced or hot?
I said hot.
Oh yeah, you're wrong.
I don't like drinking hot coffee. I like drinking iced coffee.
I like both, but like if I had to pick, I'd rather hot.
Wrong.
Flavor. Okay.
But all right, that'll wrap up mine.
It's kind of.
You're definitely a texting person, not a calling person.
Oh yeah, I have. It was easy. That was an easy choice. Alrighty, it's funny because one of yours is kind of one of mine.
All right, let's get into it.
All right.
Start the timer.
Yeah. Breakfast or dinner?
Dinner.
Movie or TV series?
Movie.
Pants or shorts?
Shorts.
Peaches or melons?
Malones.
Past or future?
Pass.
Big truck or sports car?
Ooh. Sports car.
Nice, well done.
Now, let's dive into that last one. I've lived
I wouldn't say
sports car. I've lived sports car, but
I've lived trucker car, and so when I bought my first car, you remember it. I love that
Yeah,
car.
the Tiburon?
yeah, the Tiburon.
Yeah.
I wanted to get into a truck so bad afterwards, and I got into the truck, and I loved my truck, but
I'm gonna go with car because it's cheaper to maintain. It's
Okay.
gas is less.
Go
Fair.
farther. It's you can't pull anything, but I'll be
Yeah.
alright.
Probably a little bit more fun. Like, I mean, I felt like your Tiburon was comfortable.
Yeah, I do miss that car. I actually gave that car to my mom.
So does she still have, or
No,
Does she
so 2 years ago, 2 years ago, when I went to visit her in California, it was actually when I got
The California tattoo.
I went with her to a dealership. We traded that car in, and then got her another car.
okay.
And now I
Oh.
drive a GLI, so
More of the sports car than
a truck.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that past or future is kind of the same thing like you had.
is
You
it?
said-
Were you meaning it? You're kind of meaning it in the same way. Going back
Yeah,
and-
yeah, pretty much.
Definitely passed.
Pretty much. Like, even more, like, maybe I was thinking of it as far as a more interested in kind of thing. Like, are you more interested in the past versus future?
Yeah. I'm a big fan of history, so
Yeah. And I've gotten more of a fan that I've gotten older than I was, like, in school. There you go. That's her granddaddy right there.
right there.
but
So you said dinner over breakfast?
I don't eat breakfast all that much.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And lately,
So ever since we had COVID, Holly and I have not been able to eat certain things. Holly got it really bad. I don't remember if you remember that.
Yeah. Everything
She
was
got-
tasting bad.
Yeah, she got prosmia there for quite a while, to where anything she ate, meats, eggs, cheese, anything, she literally ate plain pasta, and that barely held her over. And that was for months. But lately, we haven't been able to eat eggs. Like, they taste
okay.
really bad. They taste like
Okay.
sewage, and
No matter how you prepare them.
yeah, I've tried them in
burrito,
scrambled eggs, sunny side up. I
Yeah,
can't.
season. Yeah.
um,
Man.
It's been a couple months since we tried it. We do want to try it again and see if kind of that went away, but
Yeah, that's tough though when something hasn't been good for so long. Like that.
yeah.
I don't know. It'd be tough to try it again.
But yeah, I would definitely go dinner.
Fair enough. Makes sense.
Which other ones? Do you have
What
on
did
that?
you say for movies or TV?
Movies.
Movies, okay.
I'll sit down and watch a movie.
We just went and watched. When was it? Saturday. We went and watched the new John Wick.
Oh man, don't. I'm behind, dude. I watched the first one, but like haven't watched any of them.
It I don't think
they're making any more. I know-
Okay.
Keanu Reeves has said that he will continue making them, as long as people are watching them. But I don't see how they're going to be making anymore.
Okay.
To be honest.
Say less.
So go. I'm not going to try to spoil anything, nothing like that.
just from my take of it, it was good. It was a good movie. But I don't see how they're going to be making more.
I can't like.
You
Tiffany
can only
doesn't
do
like
so
it
much.
because of the first movie. How the puppy died. It was very sad.
Yeah.
And so, like, Tiffany has no interest whatsoever. We have, like, the trilogy, so we have, like, 2 and 3 on DVD. Obviously, we don't have 4. It just came out, but... So I have them to watch. It's just...
Watch them, then go watch 4, and then let me know what you think.
Will do, man. Because it's that first one, man. That was good. It was good. It was good action. Just... It's action-packed.
All of them are action packed. Like
Yeah.
even this last one, the whole movie is just nothing but fight scenes.
That's cool.
And the only reason, if it was any other actor,
I probably wouldn't watch them,
Yeah.
but I like
I mean,
Keanu
Keanu's
Reeves,
the
so-
man.
yeah, he is.
But yeah, that's where I'm at on that one.
Alrighty.
Movies.
That was a fun one. I like it.
It was quick. We'll have to come up with like 10 next time.
Right.
But No, that was a good segment. Kind of, starting that off. We'll tweak it a little bit. Yeah, I guess we could kind of move into our
infamous draft. And this week's
category
is going to be, you were saying fast food restaurants?
I was saying
or chain restaurants.
Yeah. Okay. Are you prepped for that or?
Now, when you say chain restaurant, is it like you go in and you sit down and eat?
Yeah.
I mean, you can do that anywhere.
But fast food is, you order, or you get it to go, like drive through, or like I consider like Chili's still fast food, even though it doesn't technically have drive through. Like, I don't want to like say too many chain restaurants because like I have a good amount just for like.
I'm gonna say I have a couple fast food places on here. I'll substitute them out as we go through, I guess.
All right, I'll challenge you if you bring one up. I'll be like,
all right. Now, okay,
would you classify like a chain restaurant if it has a server? If it doesn't have a server, are you classifying it as a chain restaurant?
That's a good, yeah, that's a good way of putting it, classifying it. Yeah, if you have a server, yeah, if you're getting waited on. Maybe I should have said chain sit-down restaurant. Maybe is that more specific or?
Yeah, damn, that knocks out 1, 2, 3, 4. knocks out 5 of mine.
We're going on
I
the
get
spot.
what you're saying. You're
We're
not
going on
wrong, man. Like, yeah, like there's chain
is-
fast food restaurants.
There are 3 on here that don't have servers, but I'm still gonna bring them up, and you can challenge me if you want.
All right, we'll see.
Because
you do go in, you order, and you go and sit down. You have the option to take it home with you, but most of the time you probably sit down. I mean,
that's like a lot of fast food, though.
Dang it!
You can sit
Now,
down.
A chain restaurant, no drive-through window. Are you classifying it with a server and no drive-through window?
Pretty much. You probably just like.
I'm winging it.
All right. How about so we'll do your heads or tails, and can I pick first since you went first last time? Like, we'll choose heads or tails.
Yeah. What do you want, heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
All right. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
Heads.
It's heads.
Well, Siri doesn't know how to do anything.
It's heads. So
That's good because I can't risk you taking
the one that I have on here.
and it's actually my first round. So that's
Okay.
the only one on here that
I have. Oh, I didn't write it down. I have an idea what it is. Well, yeah. I'm thinking of 2 that you might be thinking of.
I'm going.
Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, wow. It wasn't one I was thinking you were going to say.
That's like my favorite restaurant.
Is it really? I didn't know that.
I love Texas Roadhouse. We go there a lot.
Texas Roadhouse is the bomb.
I go there every Veterans Day.
Nice. Get that free bloomin' onion.
Get a whole free meal.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
I've went every year since 2015.
Wow, really? That's a commitment. Nice.
And although my meal's free, it's like a thing that I do. I go, and my meal's free, but I always do like a huge tip, like more than what my meal would have been.
That's cool.
Typically,
That's
so.
honorable of you, man. So I Texas Roadhouse growing up, like that was like my mom's favorite. So I really like Texas Roadhouse.
You know what I
But-
found in the store the other day?
Wow. Okay.
Sorry to cut you off.
Texas Roadhouse butter, like the cinnamon
wow.
butter.
I got a tub of it in the fridge. Anyway,
You got a tub of it in the fridge. I haven't seen that out. Do you think it's
Yep.
new or?
It's not It's not like Texas Roadhouse brand, but it's the same thing.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That kind of
Yeah.
cinnamon, honey butter, or whatever.
I'll send a
I gotcha.
picture of it to you so you can try to find it. But
What's your first?
All right, first I'm going Longhorn Steakhouse.
I've never.
eating at a Longhorn Steakhouse.
It changed, man. It changed your. So I feel like Longhorn is just like a slight step up from like Texas, just a slight step up.
I'll
Like,
have
it's-
to try it out sometime.
Like, me and Tiffany never had a bad experience.
But you know what you won't get?
At Longhorn,
Do you know what you won't get at Longhorn?
I can guarantee you're not getting rolls with cinnamon butter.
All right, you're not. But their bread, man, like their loaf of bread, like me and her, I feel like I always look it up and I always forget what it is. But it's so good. It's still really good.
All right,
But
I'll give you that one.
It's not even on my list. Nothing's on my
like-
list.
hometown, man, it took us forever to get one.
My number 2.
Applebee's.
I knew Applebee's was gonna be on your list.
Wonton tacos, man.
Wonton tacos.
See, what I like about Applebee's is the variety. You get a
They
good
do got
variety.
They do got a good variety.
I anytime I go to not fast food, but a sit down restaurant, I always want steak.
And every time I go there, against my better judgment, I get the steak.
Oh, okay.
It messes me up bad every time, but I
Is it worth
still
it?
eat it.
I guess so.
It tastes so good, though. But no,
I will put them on my list now that I know
what we're talking about here is their wonton tacos.
Okay.
Have you had them?
I haven't. I haven't had Applebee's in a long time.
Go to Applebee's, have their wonton tacos.
Go after 9 p.m.
It's half price apps.
Okay. A big game changer. Like, I'm sure you know the Applebee's song, like the country song, basically.
Oh, yeah.
The Applebee's on the
Yep.
date night.
Yep.
Yep.
They actually had that as a special because of that song.
Yeah, I believe it.
Anyway,
All right, what's your number 2?
I'm going. It's tough, but I think I'm going Red Robin. Gotta get that burger chain out there.
see this is a tough draft for me
Because there's a lot of restaurants I haven't eaten at.
Oh, really?
Red Robin being one of them. Never eaten at a Red Robin.
Is that right? Man.
Yeah.
Will I take Red Robin over like a local burger place? Probably not, but nonetheless, for chain restaurants, good burgers.
I am going to bring, just because as soon as you said that, it got me thinking about other sit-down restaurants, and I've been to this place once, and I'm going to bring it back. It's a classic. I need to make sure. I got the name right.
Jeez.
Johnny Rockets was a restaurant, wasn't it?
Ooh, Johnny Rockets.
Yeah. I thought I had the name right.
You have it, man.
I'm bringing that one back.
It's a classic.
Oh, that hurts me that I didn't think of that one. I haven't had one in a while. Like the last, when we lived up in Maryland, we had one close by, but we don't have one close by here. That's a good one.
Yep.
That's good.
Put that on there.
Man, jealous.
Got him.
Jealous. Man, that one hits hard. All right. I think I'm going Red Lobster next.
Another place I've never eaten at.
I can't say I've eaten at Red Lobster a bunch, but I just need that strong seafood like place.
Next draft we're doing is fast food. I grew up on fast food, so it's the next draft.
No, like I haven't been to Red Lobster like a lot, but the Cheddar Bay biscuits, man, never forget.
Let's see. I am going to go. I don't know. I think this is a chain because I've seen them. Yeah, it is a chain. They may go by different names, depending on where you're at. Though,
Okay.
is either A1, not like the steakhouse, but A1 Japan, or Benihana's. It's like a
Hibachi.
I've heard of the
Benihana's is a fantastic, great place.
Okay. And so he says hibachi.
Yeah, sit
Okay.
down hibachi. It's called Benihana's in like West Coast, and like here in Ohio, like Canton, it's called A1 Steakhouse, even though it's not a steakhouse.
Wow. Okay.
A1 Japan, A1 Steakhouse.
Gotcha.
So,
I'll have to see because I think I've seen around, but I don't have anyone close by. I don't think. Okay.
So
that's what I'm going with. I freaking love
I
hibachi.
like it. Some hibachi. I don't have any hibachi. I didn't think of any.
neither did I until now.
Good job. All right. Next, I'm taking Olive Garden.
The Italian Denny's?
I mean, yeah, you gotta have some Italian.
Italian Denny's, man. That's what that is.
It gets the job done. You know, like it's decent lasagna. It's fine.
Lasagna.
It's good.
See, I'm not. If it's not pasta, not really big onto Italian.
Yeah.
I like pasta, and I like pizza.
Pasta. So like, what you mean? Like, you like spaghetti? Like you like?
Spaghetti, chicken fettuccine Alfredo.
Okay. Yeah.
You know. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm a big pasta person.
I'm not a big chicken parm person. I never really liked chicken parm.
It depends on how it's made.
Yeah.
I don't like chunky tomatoes.
Okay.
So like my spaghetti, if it has chunky tomatoes in it, I won't eat it.
That's fair.
Sorry. Chicken parm, if it has chunky tomato on it, I'm not going to eat it. But
I gotcha.
yep. What was that? Number 4?
Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of, and it's funny because you kind of asked a question along this lines, and my answer is going to contradict myself. But I am going to, and it's going to be kind of along the lines of what you just said.
Okay.
I just said it. It's Denny's. I'm going to go Denny's.
Okay.
Number 5. I do
Yeah.
like a good Denny's,
Even though you said breakfast or dinner, I like their breakfast. If I ever go somewhere for breakfast, I like Denny's breakfast.
I
Grand
enjoy
Slam
Denny's.
platter.
Yeah.
Great.
I feel like. Have you ever had Waffle House?
Disgusting.
So I feel like it's a little classier Waffle House.
I mean, the
mean-
food's better.
Yeah, I think Waffle House is.
I've
Waffle
eaten
House is an
Waffle House
experience.
once, and that was in Williamsburg, Virginia.
Waffle House is an experience.
I don't want to spend my money on things that I don't like to eat, and everyone was like, "Yeah, Waffle House is great. They have the best waffles." No, they didn't.
They don't.
You don't, you're not a fan?
Maybe I need to go try them again. This has been back in end of 2016 that I tried it,
Yeah.
and I tried it once. But
I'd give
Yeah,
them a shot again.
now there is a chain. I don't know where all they're at. I first came across them when I was living in Georgia. That I do prefer. It's very, 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 very similar to Waffle House. It's called Huddle House.
Okay, I thought you were going there. I've never tried.
I like them a lot more than I like
Waffle House.
Wow. Okay. The only one I've really I can picture it from the outside. It just didn't look the greatest. Like I shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but
To me, it was a little
didn't
bit
seem like their
cleaner
best
inside
location.
than a Waffle House. They also have a hash brown bowl.
I think.
Bro.
Yeah. Well, I think Waffle House has that too.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm chalking up my
One experience to Waffle House to
my couple experiences
Hey,
at Huddle House. So
That's what you know, man. I've
It's
never.
not a huddle
like-
house. It's a huddle home. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's. That made me want to go there and try it out.
You got the same type of employees there. Like, it's same type of environment, just very, very, very slightly more upscale.
So, you went Denny's and Huddle House.
Well, Huddle House. I mean, Denny's was my fifth one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Huddle House was.
Oh, okay.
We were talking about Waffle House, so
Gotcha.
that's where that came up.
That's okay. I was about to say, yeah. For a second, I was thinking that you had like your fourth and fifth pick back to back, like breakfast diners.
No, nope.
I'm with you.
So what was your
All right.
fifth one?
I think I'm gonna have to go IHOP just to kind of combat your breakfast.
IHOP, too classy for me.
Too
Too classy for me.
your window of like
You just gotta understand how I was raised. I'm more. You're lucky. Now, if I was back in high school, maybe like middle school era, you can
Okay.
guarantee. You know what would be at the top of my list?
pancakes. IHOP.
Golden Corral.
Okay.
Not anymore. Not as an adult.
Yeah. No, I'm. Well, I wouldn't say I was that passionate about Golden Corral like back then, but like I've definitely fallen off the Golden Corral. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. I can't. I don't know of a good buffet place like that anymore. Like,
yeah. I don't either. Like local places go. There's one in Myrtle Beach. Like it's more of seafood though, so like they got a big spread of stuff that's always been pretty good. But other than that,
I
Like your local.
equivalate Golden Corral to Chuck E. Cheese with just no games. Like when it comes to germs and that kind of variety,
gotcha.
yeah, that's where I'm at.
Chuck E.
It's
Cheese with no
pretty much
games.
Chuck E.
Welcome to
It's
Golden
pretty-
Corral.
Pretty much what it was. Yep.
Alrighty.
But yeah, that would round out our draft. I don't know who would have won that draft. That's a I think we both had some solid choices on there.
You have some heavy hitters, man. You have some heavy hitters.
Fuddruckers is another good one. They're closing down a lot of theirs though.
Yeah, that's one I haven't had much of. Probably like twice a while ago.
But yeah, that rounds out
Concludes the draft.
the draft. Man, I'm excited. I'm already like every time we do these, I'm already excited for the next episode.
Episode 3, man. I did want to bring up, so I had confirmation from my cousin that's going to flight school that a group of airplanes, part of a company, is indeed a fleet. So
That makes sense.
I thought so too.
That sounds right.
It sounds right.
What brought that up? Like what were we talking about?
I just have it in my notes.
I have the memory of a goldfish, so
I have it in my notes where it's like, I wanted to make sure like I brought that up since we're
Is a
closing the show
fleet.
out.
that's good. That's good knowledge.
Just so you know. And if somebody
Brains
says we're
over
wrong,
bone.
then
Yeah.
you know,
Fight them.
I'll ask them. I'm like, all right, do you really like? Are you?
Hey,
for
I have
sure
some
right?
pilots that I can ask too.
There you go.
I know some people. I got some of those connections. They're always falling. Always.
Man, they tripping.
They always be tripping. But yeah, I guess that will conclude our third episode.
Third episode. What?
Appreciate everyone listening. Be sure to check out our TikTok and Instagram.
We got a Facebook page, man. We just
All
official.
the socials, man. We're everywhere.
All the socials.
We can't miss us.
But yeah, appreciate everyone listening, and we will catch you all next week.
See y'all next time.